Hello, my name is Marko Matoshevich and I am Dungeon Master for this evening. This is a one-shot called the Blacksmith competition, and we've got two combatants today, Goatman92 and Puddles. Now, this podcast is sponsored by markon3d.com, so please go over there, check it out, and also subscribe to his YouTube channel. So the background is you guys are new adventurers, and obviously adventurers also need to pay tax. You guys haven't been too successful at the moment, and when you're part of kind of like an agency, and they find richer folk to pay for your taxes in returns of doing quests for them. So this quest that someone has offered to pay for you guys is a fairly simple one. It is a owner of a blacksmith shop. He's requested you guys to transport him into the center, into Chisholm Castle. Yeah. And so at the moment, he's based in a town called Reed, and you know that his name is Malcolm. So that's all the information that you've been given. You guys, so let's say first, Goatman, you arrive just outside the blacksmith and you see Puddles arrive. What does Puddles see? What do you look like, Goatman?
Oh. Alright, so I guess I should start talking with my character name. So, my character is called Yorick. Yorick of, I can't remember the clan's name. It was something like Balderic or something. And, he looks to be like your usual, dwarf, but he seems to not be wearing any kind of armor. You can see that he's wearing some kind of like this, voluminous robe. It's very colorful, which is also not very dwarf-like. And when you see his hair, it's very red and unkept.
So would I be right in assuming that you look like you have no idea about blacksmithing?
He
like
does
I would
know
with
a lot
most
about
other...
it, but
it's not his
if
thing.
I guess any other race probably wouldn't know if a dwarf knows or does not know about smithing. But if a dwarf looks at him, might think differently.
Yeah, right, okay.
All right.
But yeah, when he like walks towards you, you can definitely hear some kind of clinking sound.
Okay.
So, Puddles, what does Goatman see? Or what does York see?
So I'm sort of leaning up the side of the building pretty casually. Just a average looking guy, about 6 foot, I guess. Wearing, you could call it leather armor, but it's just sort of basic leather padding, buckled on over the top of clothing. Nothing overly fancy. Got a bow on my back and a sword by my side. Other than that, unkept hair, bit of a beard, but nothing that would indicate anything in particular other than just your average hunter.
Cool.
And blue eyes. I got blue eyes.
Delightful. So you guys are out the front. What do you guys want to do? Just head straight in, or?
Before we do, I turn to Yorick, and I just want to know if you're trying to get anything out of this in particular, or if you're just trying to pay taxes. are you hoping to find something else?
Well, Yorick just says, just kind of shrugs and he says, "A means to an end, nothing more."
Fair enough. I walk in.
Cool. York, you follow?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Now, so as I'm doing that,
Yep.
I sort of like look back out the door. Where are we? Like, are we in the city or
It's
are we in a
kind of-
village?
You're in more of a city. From what you gather, there are a few blacksmithing shops around. There's a lot of houses, the cobblestone road. Nothing out of the ordinary of this city. It's just, yeah, this is where you've been told to come. This is where you come.
Are we from this city? Like, is this where we would normally reside, or
No,
has the agency sent us to this city?
the agency would have sent you to this city.
Okay.
So as you guys walk into the blacksmith, you see a person sitting down, which is a bit of an older chap, and there's another guy as well who's a bit of an older chap as well, talking to them, just standing up near a desk that's next to him, and he can, they're having a friendly conversation. There's nothing barbaric, but
Are they, what race are they?
they're both humans.
Okay. Cool.
And you're judging by the people as you walked in, you could tell that they're from this area.
Right. So you said there's an old dude sitting down, there's another guy at the desk, and you said the guy at the desk was talking to them, so there's more.
No, they're talking to each other.
Right, okay. I don't know,
They're in this conversation. They're just,
just having a chat.
oblivious to you guys at the moment.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sort of just strolling on through, and I take a look around. Is the shop, this shop in particular, compared to other ones I may have seen, how's it look? Are we talking like a pretty old workshop, or is it, fairly modern in comparison, clean?
It's a very used workshop. It is a very clean workshop. Everything's shut down for today. The forge isn't going at the moment.
What time is it?
It's towards the late afternoon now.
Okay.
The forge is shut down. Everything seems to be tidied up. There aren't any other workers about. And from what you gather, there would be quite a few workers that would be working. So by looking around as well, on the desk, you see that there's a lot of papers, a lot of parchments. And you also see this really nice box, like a oak box, really good craftsmanship on it.
Okay.
And one of the guys turns to you, goes, "Oh, hello, fellas. How are we?
Not too bad.
What can I do for you?"
Well, we've been sent here from the agency of, I don't know,
Great.
job
I know.
seekers.
Beautiful. My name's Malcolm. This is the guy that's sitting down.
Right.
Yes. What have they told you? Not much. I'm not sure.
All we've been told is that we're taking, the guy sitting down was Malcolm, sorry.
What are you doing at the moment, York?
Well, Yorick is just kind of he's taking a seat, and he's kind of eyeing the front door at the moment, as if he's waiting for someone to come through it.
Okay. Puddles. Because York's looking the other way, can you do a perception check for me?
Sure. I also want to do a something on the box as well. So that was a 16 for the perception.
Let's have a look. He introduced himself as Malcolm.
That was the guy sitting down, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
He turns around and he picks up the box and he goes, I need this to be transported to Chisholm Castle. I'll be with you as well, but I just need your protection. It's a very important box.
Ooh, okay.
If you're
What's in
ready.
it?
Oh my goodness. Come gather. Let me show you. And
Okay, well, huddle around him.
he opens this box. And inside you see a... York, do you come over?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
So inside you see a short sword. Polished, immaculate. The hilt's got leather bounding. But in the middle of the sword is kind of like a canister, a glass canister. And inside it, you can see a swirling, like fire vortex, almost like lava in it. And inside it, you see, inside the box as well, you see like cushioning for this sword. There's a notch for the sword to sit in. It is just like the box is amazing itself, let alone the sword.
Yeah, well, it was the box that caught my attention. The sword, to me, like, it looks like a really nice sword, but I don't really get any vibes off it other than it must be pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
Well, being a dwarf, I think York is pretty piqued by this interesting craftsmanship. Can I like figure out if this is magical or some kind of new design?
Do an
Or maybe an
arcana check for
assassin's
me.
weapon? Kinda is should be proficient. Okay. Proficient. So it's gonna be a 2, I think. It's +2.
How much was that, sorry?
How do I roll?
You didn't have dice?
No, I do not. No, okay. We have a rolling room somewhere around here. Somewhere.
Yeah, just Google T20.
Hang on. So, four.
A 2. Yes.
Yeah. Or is that already applied?
I'm not exactly sure. Because it says proficient and bonus +2. So I'm thinking, yeah. So that's a +2 +2. So I get an 8, I guess.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is, I'm pretty sure it's 12. Let me check. It is 10.
What's the modifier?
So it's 2.
So it's 2.
It's 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn. All
So
right.
you got 6. How, just out of curiosity, how would you, because what did you say? You said you were, no, you're a ranger.
Yeah, he's a something.
Well, you're a wizard, York?
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. How, what you sense it?
Source of power came fairly late in his life, and so like he feels just by touching it. Like
Steve.
he was born into a blacksmithing clan,
Yep.
and when he tries to search, like reach for magic, he kind of feels it on his fingertip, which is what he does
Right.
when he's like trying to feel any kind of relic or item.
So as you go to touch the sword, he slams the box down. He doesn't let you touch that sword. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, no." Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, there's no. We can't touch this sword. This isn't for you. This is for the king. It's part of the competition that we have.
The box, but like York, and I'm like, so do. Okay. Malcolm, I'm like, look, we should probably get going. This thing seems like it's pretty important. Would you prefer to travel in the evening or first thing in the morning?
He looks and he's like, we should probably get now. I really want to deliver. Do another time. Very cool.
And as he's running, roll a sight on.
Yeah.
Like why is a bit skittish? Yep. 17, 18.
So.
Like, did he seem nervous or was he like, yeah, I don't know.
When you walked in, he was very friendly. But after that change, get out. Yes. No.
Or
No,
just
so he goes, all right, let's go. I've got a wagon. We can go where the horses are ready. Let's just get going then. And he heads off towards the wagons. He asks,
well, I was. Oh.
Yep.
But what do you want for that?
I've always had a firm belief that a dwarf's feet should touch the ground.
All right, I'll drive for a little bit.
Yeah. Cool. So he gets the box, puts it under his arm, and you can see him starting to shuffle for some papers. And he's in a little bit of a panic. He's not.
Do you need a hand? Do you need help finding something, or is there anything else I can help get ready before we go?
It's an invitation to the castle. It should be fine. We should be fine. I've got the box. It should be fine. I'm sure the guards will let us in. Let's just go. And
okay.
So he walks
Can I do a quick scan of the desk after he walks away, just to see if I see anything in particular?
Yep.
Cool. Investigation 19 plus 3. Do I see an invitation on the desk?
You do not see an invitation on the desk.
No invitation. Anything of interest?
You see a lot of magical runes that you don't understand.
Cool.
You do see a scroll, and you do see a scroll of firebolt that you're pretty sure.
Yep.
But that's about it.
Okay. No worries. I'll leave it.
All right. So he walks out. You've scanned the desk. Are you following him?
Yep. I sort of like, yeah, I was holding behind and sort of looking around to see if there was anything interesting, but yeah, follow him out.
York?
I don't touch nothing. I just look at I just observe Puddle as he does whatever he does.
Beautiful. So you guys head out, and there's a single horse wagon. York, you're just going to walk alongside. Puddles, you're going to jump in.
As I jump in, I sort of walk past York and I say, "By the way, the name's Roderick," and I like reach out to shake his hand. Do you shake my hand?
I try to extend, but I think my height kind of doesn't allow any kind of contact, so I just kind of wave.
Yeah, I've got my hand held out, and then I realize I haven't quite reached as far as I probably should have, and sort of, cool, give you a thumbs up and get on the cart.
So you guys take off down the cobblestone path, away from the building. You see that the houses are all very clean, they're very nice. Few trees about, people are going about their business, and you slowly get out of town. More trees start appearing, and then it goes through a bit of a grassland. And in front of you, after probably about half an hour on the wagon, you're starting to approach a forest. Now, the path you're traveling is a very well-worn path. It's obviously very heavily used. Can I get you to both do perception checks for me?
Sure thing.
Crap.
So I roll I got a passive perception of 11, but I'm also a natural explorer in forests.
So that means you get advantage.
So I get a double proficiency bonus on that.
Okay, so is it passive or do we roll?
Probably roll. Still roll.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1 with a modifier of -1.
So it's 0. So as you're walking down, you're just trying to keep up with the wagon. That's why you're not being able to see anything in front. What do you roll, Puddles? Roderick?
In the end, it was, I don't know, double proficiency, so plus. Does your passive... Yeah, I'll roll. 10, 11, plus double. So that's what I mean. So is your proficiency already calculated into your skill?
Yes,
or do you add that? Okay, so it'll be another 2, so 3, 13.
That's just enough to see, just off in the distance, that there's kind of like something blocking the way, but you're not sure what it is.
Okay.
Maybe it's because the light's starting to fade. But yeah, just not sure.
Well, I'll just say to Malcolm and Yorick, I just say, look, hold up a sec. I can see something up ahead. I just want to check it out. If that's all right.
So you're
just for a sec.
Get off the wagon and walk up. It's probably about maybe 120, 140 feet away.
Okay. 140 feet. Okay, well, I'll move up 50 feet. Is that a fair distance? Or is that?
Yeah, that should be fine.
So if I move up 50 feet and then roll another perception?
Yep. York, what are you going to do, buddy?
All right, so at this point, I think Yorick kind of starts to get ready just in case something happens. So he gets out his battle axe.
Yep.
And just moves in front of the carriage.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 for my perception, but I don't know if passive takes over that or not.
So you're still now like 70 feet from something, but you can't really tell what it is.
Is it? What can I see? Like, is it a silhouette? Is it like a large thing, or is it?
With the 2, you're like, I don't know.
Okay.
Even though you're so proficient in forestry, you're like, I don't know what that is.
Okay. I look back. Everything's okay at the cart. Can I see anything? I'll do another perception back at the cart with another 2. Sort of midway between the 2, I can't really see anything.
Yorick, do you want to do a perception as well for me?
Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay, so 14, that's gonna be 13.
That's right, you're -1. You have a quick squiz around. To your left, you kind of just see a wolf walking amongst the trees.
Alright. Let me just look it up. Oh, okay. How far is Roderick from
So
like
he's
from
about
where
50
the
feet away
carriage
from
is?
you. He's about 50
Alright.
feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my cantrip message.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna like have like I'm gonna whisper something like saying that there are wolves, I guess, hiding beyond the ridge, and it seems like they're following us.
You send it to me, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good
You
to
hear
know.
Malcolm shout, "What's going on? What's taking so long?" Wait, he changed his voice. Oh, no, that's fine. What's taking so long?
I sort of shuffle back, kind of not running, but sort of briskly back to the cart. And I just say, look, there's something up ahead. I can't quite see what it is, but we should probably keep moving.
So you move about 30 feet.
Yep.
And an arrow kind of whizzes past you. And it just goes and it hits the wagon itself.
Right. What direction did it come from?
It came from whatever's up ahead.
Okay. So I run back to the cart.
Yep.
The last 30 feet. And I pull out my bow and I get that ready. And then I yell ahead and just say, like, is anyone there? Or who's there?
From behind, you hear a creaking of a tree. And then you hear a as the tree falls behind the wagon. Still a good 30 feet away, but the tree falls behind the wagon.
Right. Okay. So there's some sort of trap. So I'm assuming, based on that there's another tree up ahead that they've used to block the road. And now we're blocked in.
You can hear Malcolm start panicking.
All right, Malcolm, look after the box. Wait here. It's going to be okay.
He grips it really tight.
Sure he does.
From the side of the wagon, or the opposite side of where the wolf is, you just see someone just kind of strolling in from the forest. He's about 15 feet from the wagon, and you can see him just kind of walking.
Okay.
York, what do you want to do?
All right. So do I see that guy that Roderick sees?
The one that shot at Roderick?
Or
Or
the
do
one
I
to the
even
side.
see that? Like, because like I gave him the message.
Yes.
Like, is Roderick near us?
Yes.
I've come back to the cart. I've come back to the cart.
All right. So do I see the guy shooting at him?
No, you do not see him.
But there's a guy. I point like sort of. I don't know which direction it is, but to the side of the cart opposite the wolf, and I point and say, "There's a guy in there, and he's coming towards us."
Yep.
All right. How far is he?
So he's about 15 feet away from the wagon. And you're at the front of the wagon. And he's coming in from the side.
Can I? Oh, yeah. Sorry. You go.
So at that point, I just kind of Roderick. Sorry, sorry. I meant Yarick. Just kind of says, "Well done." he kind of cricks his neck. It says, "Finally, time to spill blood." And he climbs up on the carriage, elbows the what was his name,
Malcolm.
and then goes to the back, and then just starts using burning hands.
On the wagon?
No, on the guy. Said he was 15 feet, right?
Oh, okay. So what does burning hands do?
Well, let's see. Blah 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 blah. One action, 15-foot cone. Um, each creature in the 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Whoa! For 11-4 sorcerer.
That's a first level.
Yeah, that's the first level.
Whoa. Okay. What is the dexterity he has to make?
Saving throw.
A saving throw.
Yeah, saving throw. Which should be like my spellcasting modifier plus 10. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. So my spellcasting should be 13.
13. He makes it.
Yes.
So,
Okay. So
roll your
3d6 half.
damage.
All right. Ooh, damn.
13 seems a bit high.
Yeah. So I got 15. That's gonna be 7 or 8.
7.
All right, 7.
So this bandit kind of ducks and roll, and then he gets the tailwind of the flame and burns him up a bit, but he's still up. I didn't like that very much, now did I? Let's roll for initiative.
All right. Let's love. Actually, higher level slot. Oh well.
I got an 8.
Okay, 8 for Roderick.
Okay. 22. So I got an 18.
18. For Yorick. Man, I don't know. 1. Okay. So off into the distance. Arrow comes straight at you, Yorick, with a 16.
Oh damn. 1 up. Damn.
And that's done. And he does 6 points of damage as this arrow just out of nowhere just pierces you into the shoulder. Now it's your turn, Yorick.
All right. Let's see. What do we? Okay, let me just check here. Sorry, follow the table. Okay, I have 4. That's good enough. All right. So I'm gonna use magic missile on this guy,
Yep.
and let's see. So I just rolled to hit, right, with magic missile.
I believe so. Yes.
Casting time, 1 reaction. Oh wait, nope, wrong spell. Sorry. 20, blah 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 blah. Dart deals 1d4, blah blah blah.
So
Right.
create 3 glowing darts.
So +5. All right. So I just roll once, right, for all 3 of them, or is it
No,
3
I think
rolls?
you roll for all of them.
Oh, okay. So 21, 21, and 13.
Yes. Yeah, they all hit. Yeah, within
All right.
range. Yeah. They
Oh
just go
shit.
straight.
Like, can I? I forgot something. So what I wanted to do was use one of my meta magic to like basically turn that one spell into a bonus action.
Okay.
All right. So basically what he does is he just rips out that bolt. Sorry, that arrow.
Yep.
And then starts casting magic missile,
Yep.
and then moves forward, like goes to meet that guy, and then gives him like swings his axe. So he's doing another attack on that guy, which is the green flame blade.
Nice.
So
So what was the damage for the magic missile first?
how many did I hit?
3.
Okay. D4 plus 1. So 4, 2, and 4.
10. And then as you run over, you go to swing your axe. What do you roll?
All right. So this thing is see, make a melee attack, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Okay, so I just hit him on melee.
Yep.
So proficiency, so it should be 2 plus 2, 4.
4. Yep. That one's a miss.
No, I meant like
Oh.
that's the
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yep.
All right. 23.
Yeah, that one's a hit.
Okay. So attack normal, blah blah blah, and fire leaps to a different creature you can see. I'm guessing it's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So equal damage to their modifier. All right. So the battle axe does d6 plus strength modifier, right?
Yep.
All right. So d6 plus 1 plus the fire damage. That's gonna be 6. Uh, 12. Oh shit! I rolled max.
So that's in total. You've done 22 points of damage. So as this battle axe come down, it's struck him right in the shoulder. It's knocked him to the ground, and he kind of raises his hand up, pretty much begging for you to stop. He just said, all I wanted to do was just to have a quick chat. And as he kind of lies down, he pulls out a short blade, and he, with like his last remaining strength, he goes to kind of jab it into you, and he rolls a nat 20.
Sorry, you kind of cut out there.
Sorry, and he rolled a nat 20.
No, like before that.
Oh, sorry.
He was
So as the swords come down, it's knocked him down, and he's kind of like pleaded to you, just saying, mate, all I wanted to do was just to have a chat. But as he's reaching down, he pulls out a short sword, and he goes up to stab you one. rolls a nat 20, and he's done 9 points of damage on you.
All right, so okay. So
Yorick.
before
Oh no,
it was
Roderick.
Oh, okay. So I take a shot at this dude on the ground.
Yep.
So that's with my longbow. So it's 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And one. Sorry.
It's pretty much instant kill. Just
Yeah. Okay.
bang.
So I shot him in the
It's just-
face. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I jump off the carriage and I move 30 feet, sort of up into the trees, up the other side, so where the wolf was.
Yep.
And I move up in there, up towards where the blockage is. The other whatever's up there.
Yeah, sweet. From there, as you're running up that way, a wolf chases you down from behind.
Yep.
An 8
8.
tries to like jump on you and grab you.
Right.
But I'm assuming an 8's going to miss you.
Yep.
An arrow from up the way you're coming, directly in front of you, you see an arrow come straight past you again, hits the tree by the side, as he misses you again. Yorick.
all right. So, how can I see that guy?
Do you want to do
is there any way?
a survival check?
Because like I know where the arrow's coming from, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What?
So
What
maybe
are my
try and do a
options here?
survival check, I'd say.
Well, all right. Yeah. Sure. We'll do survival. Let's see, my survival is abysmal. Oh. Ugh. Oh, what? I uh, I rolled a nat 1 again on a -1 modifier. This is just
So you're kind of just like looking the
Christ.
wrong way altogether. You're looking where the car came from. You're just
It's
like, where
getting
is it?
dark.
That guy is dead. Roderick, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay, so I will move up another 30 feet.
So by 30 feet, you'd be on the barrier.
Wasn't it only like 100? It was 140 away.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. Sorry.
So just past where I was before.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do a. How are we going to do this? I don't want to make an attack. Oh, there's a wolf on me, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll move up, and assuming he's still chasing me down.
Yep.
I sort of turn back and take a shot at him.
Yep.
13.
That's the hit.
And a 5.
So as you run away, turn around, do a pot shot at this wolf, and you can see that it hits it like in the chest, and it kind of does like a little bit of a roll, but gets back up and keeps chasing you.
Okay.
It goes to do a jump on you and tries to take another bite at you, and does 18 hit.
Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm just reading through some stuff. No, that's okay. Yeah, no, that's a hit.
And it does a bite, and it does 4 damage.
Cool.
Yorick, as you're looking the other way, another arrow
Mhm.
comes past you. And that's a 14.
Oh wait, I think that might miss. Let me quick.
Just with mine,
Yes.
what? Sorry.
That is a miss.
That's
Oh,
a miss.
sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what size is the wolf? What size creature?
So humanoid's medium. I would probably say medium. Medium to small.
Okay, that's all right.
Arrow goes straight past you. Yorick, what are you gonna do, buddy?
All right. So I look over
Yep,
and like I do see a wolf trying to maul Roderick, right?
that's right. And you see Malcolm's like huddled at the bottom of the wagon, so he's keeping his head down.
All right. So I'm gonna I go so Yorick, right? Yeah, like our names are just so simple. Yorick just kind of like rips out that short sword that kind of jabbed into his thigh, and then he rounds the carriage to see the wolf.
Yep. So the
And
wolf's about 60
then
feet away.
all right, so he just kind of does a little run and tries to punt the wolf off.
How far can you move?
I don't know. I'm a dwarf. Shouldn't be like 30 feet.
So the wolf is 60 feet.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not. How far can I throw? If
Are
I'm
you
like throwing that
I don't
short
think
sword.
you wouldn't be proficient in throwing weapons, would you?
Okay. Fair enough.
But I mean, you can roll for it. It would be a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that was a. All right, fine. So I'm just gonna use a cantrip. Like I'm gonna use Firebolt. Try to blast that.
You're gonna blast the wolf.
Yeah. So like, just as Yorick kind of wrenches that short sword off of his thigh, he just yells, "Roderick, cover your face!" and then just blasts him.
Yep. Do you have to roll for that one to hit
That's
the
a
wolf?
net 20.
That's a net 20.
It just yeah.
Cool. Roll your damage.
Just a sec. Blah 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 blah. On a hit, target takes 10. Yep. All right. Nine.
9 damage, and because it was a crit, you get to roll the dice again as well.
All right.
We'll play it like that.
That's an 8. So 17.
17. So you see this fireball come out of your hands, hits the wolf. All the fur just burns off it, and it actually pushes the wolf away into the forest just a little bit. So, Roderick, this wolf has now been disintegrated in front of you. You've got 60 feet to get to that barricade.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Well, I move another 30 feet up.
Yep.
Can I see what that is at this point?
Do you want to do a survival check with advantage to see if you can see him?
Yep. Modifier goes on that, on each one. Yeah, so 18 or a 21, 21.
You see this dude kind of hiding up in a low tree, and the foliage is covering him up pretty good, but you can see where he is.
Okay, I'll just take a shot at him then.
Yep.
18.
That's a hit.
And what's that? 11.
So you've hit him so hard that you can see that he's almost like he's been knocked back and he's just kind of grabbed the branch to hold him steady up there. He rebalances himself and he gets his bow out and he shoots back at you for a 18.
Yep.
And this arrow just perfectly comes through, cuts through the leaves, through some branches, and hits you for 8 points of damage. Yorick.
All right. So,
So you're about 90
I
feet
can
away.
definitely see that. Right? So can I even see the guy shooting the arrows?
You wouldn't be able to see it. I will let you do a survival check again to see if you can see him.
Because like I thought, like when Roderick shot him, he kind of fell.
No, he
And,
didn't
like,
fall.
managed
He
to pick
was
him up?
able to grab onto the branch and put himself up back on that branch. He did a dex roll and he saved himself from falling.
Damn. All right. And it's gonna be another survival roll.
Yes, please.
What are the chances that this is gonna get me another net 0? Oh, son of a. Next.
So you're still kind of looking. You can see arrows going backwards and forwards, but you can't see what's going on. Roderick.
What's this wolf doing? Is he dead
Wolf's dead. It's cooked.
Okay, right. You mentioned he was disintegrating, but
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah,
clear whether or not he was dead. Okay. Look, I'm going to just take another shot at him.
Yep.
For a 2.
No.
And then I move up. Up sort of, up, just keep moving up towards.
So you're about 30 feet away now
Going up
from
the
the
road.
barricade. He takes a pot shot at you for an 11.
Nope.
Nope. Arrow goes past you. Back up to the top. Yorick. So you're about 90 feet away.
All right. So at this point, I
No,
just
sorry,
yell
you're
out,
60 feet away. No, you're 90 feet away. No, you're 60 feet away from Roderick.
All right. So at this point, Yorick just yells out, Roderick, I can't see the damn punts. He's worse than one of those knife ears in the forests. So I'm gonna have him run so that he's at least somewhere within the close vicinity of Roderick.
Cool. So you get closer up to Roderick and you're about 30 feet away from him now.
All right.
Roderick.
I'll take a shot.
Cool.
20.
Nat 20?
Yep.
Roll damage.
And that is a 7.
Yep.
And then was
roll,
it
roll the dice again.
which one? Sorry.
The whatever, like D8.
Oh, yeah. My damage. For a 9.
So the arrow that you shoot, you kind of like steady yourself and just pull the bow back, let this arrow go. You can see it just cut through the air beautifully, straight, dead, into the chest, knocks him back to the ground, and he's out.
Nice. So that barricade,
Yep.
that was another tree that had fallen?
It was just another tree.
Yeah, okay.
And as you walk over, you can investigate that it's kind of like this tree's on like a pulley system.
Right.
Do you want to do a strength check for me to see if you can pull the tree back up?
15.
So you're able to pull the pulley back up, and the tree kind of just lifts itself, and the path is now clear.
Cool. Well, I call back to Malcolm and say, it's all good. You can bring the cart up because I'm not walking back.
All right, no worries. And you can see him climb to the front, take the reins and the horse and the cart, move up slowly.
Now, while he's coming up, I check the body that I just shot down.
Yep.
Anything on there in particular?
You just find about only 12 gold. Didn't really have anything on it. Had a few food supplies, but it looked like they'd been camped out there for a while, waiting for something big to come through.
Right.